Welcome back, all you PvP lovers. It's Craziness of the Internet here, and we are back again with another pirate PvP roaming series here in EVE Online. Now, do remember, you guys, that this is the third part of this roaming series here when we are roaming in the Caldari State's assault frigate, the Harpy. So if you do want a better understanding of this build and how it does play out on the battlefield, then you should check out the first part of this video series, and I'll throw that up on the screen right now. And if you truly are catching this Harpy roam for the first time, it is best to go and start the first video and then enjoy the second video as well. Now, never forgetting, you guys, as players, that EVE Online itself is a massively based social spaceship shooter. So even though you do see me make content on solo PvP and roaming as a solo player, you should actually be encouraging yourself to play with others, as you will accomplish more and be more successful in the game if you are playing with other players. Now, I do understand that EVE Online does have a very small and committed and very determined player base when it does come to the game, and it truly isn't as large as most people tend to believe. So as a milestone on this channel from you guys as a community about to hit 2,000 subscribers, as a thank you, I am doing the biggest giveaway that this channel has ever seen. And if you guys do want to be a part of that giveaway, all you have to do is head over to this video right here and follow what it says down in the description and the comments below, and you will be entered in the biggest giveaway that I have ever done. And if you have not seen that video yet, go ahead and take a moment to check it out, as that is the best guide to give to new players coming to the game in 2025, to give them a fast understanding of how the four main factions do play out on the battlefield, and how to give them a fast understanding of which faction they would favor best. Alright, you guys, with that said, let's get into the roam. I have spotted a Caldari Navy Hook build. Now, do remember, you guys, that these ships are masters of mid and scram kite control, so if I don't get positioning when I do slide here, I am in some trouble. It does look like it is at perfect scram kite position, so I do have to be super aggressive and see if I can lock it down. You remember, you guys, that Caldari Navy Hook builds are one of the most powerful mid-range control frigates in the game, so you do always have to care about your positioning. It does look like his shields are down and he's about to crack. You gonna let me get your little pod too? Nice. Alright, I have spotted a little gang over here. I was trying to engage the Enyo, but he does seem to be off the gate. I do see other players about to land here, as I did see this Plex pop on the overview, so let's see what happens. Alright, does look like they are landing now, and I am positioned pretty good, so I will be able to get first strike here. Yeah, I do see some nuke pressure coming out, and I am able to stabilize with my Nosferatu too, so I do have to focus on the Galente frigate here, but they are in a decent brawling position, which is good for me, as I specially designed this to take on Galente frigates. Alright, it's going down. This nuke pressure will soon be off me, which is good. Always do note to yourselves, you guys, that when you do use this type of build from my design, that you are supremely weak to EM, so do always take that into consideration. GF, guys. Alright, some people do not kill pods, but I always do send them back to Valhalla, so if you do let me get your pod, I will annihilate it. Come here, you. Nighty-night. They did just dock up in the station here to make sure that I am fully repaired and to drop off the loot that I do have. I did miss picking up some loot from some of the wrecks. Do always make sure, you guys, that you do scoop the loot, as it does add up over time. All right, let's get back out there and see what we can find. Does look like I have spotted a Galente small gang over here. Now, do always remember, you guys, that EVE Online is a game of situational awareness. Always do remember to get yourself into the proper situation. Does look like I do have the Tristan tackled here. Hopefully these other guys do want to engage me. I'm gonna start locking this guy up right now. I don't see anything coming back from him. He isn't engaging me back, so it does look like this will be a fast kill. The other ones have begun to flee, so it is going to be a GG. Yeah, he didn't even fight back once. Maybe these guys were farmers. Alright, good fight, guys. send you back to Valhalla. I have arrived back in Zarzak, and it does look like we are getting quite a bit of kill marks here on the ship. Now, do remember that you guys as well can get quite a few kill marks as long as you guys do not fear the loss of your kill mail, and do always remember that third-party applications are not a part of the game, so you should not be basing your entire existence in PvP in general in the game on these third-party websites. Always stay true to yourself and stay true to the goal. All right, let's get back out there and get on this roam. Did manage to snag an Atron here. He is deleting super fast, so it maybe just been a new player. Sorry about that, brother. But I do like killing pods, so I'm just gonna have to take that from you. I did manage to locate a Catalyst Navy issue here. Now, do remember, you guys, that these are one of the most powerful Navy destroyers. Did get a good brawling position against this Catalyst Navy. I don't see any scram or warp disruptor coming out, so possibly it is dual webbed. Now, I do want you guys to understand that dual webbing application is powerful and good, but it only does usually work against not so good PvPers, as in the end, you can't lock them down, and a solid PvPer will notice this and just warp away. Oh, he's hitting me pretty good there. It does look like he's breaking. I don't see any reps coming out. Alright, he's done. Good fight, brother. Alright, always remember to scoop the loot, you guys, as it truly does add up over time, especially if you are a solo PvPer. Alright, I am pretty beat up, so I am going to head over to the station for some repairs and then continue on this roam. You can see right here that we are getting an extreme number of kill marks here. We almost did reach our 10 kill mark streak, and you guys can get this as well, as long as you always do not fear the good fight. I have arrived back in the station here in Ardar, and you guys can see that I am pretty beat up, so I do have to grab some quick repairs here. Now we're good to go. Now, do remember, if you do want to be a part of this giveaway, then all you have to do is follow the link down below. There will be many draws, and the final draw will go out December 1st, so you still do have some time. As I am a solo PvPer here, you guys, I was about to take this gate, but it does look like there may be something on the other side, especially when they are tackling this Harbinger here. I'm just going to look at this for a moment. I don't think it's safe to go through, so I do think I might swing around and see if I can escape this, as they do seem to be pretty occupied with their target right now. Alright, that's good for me. Always remember, you guys, when you are solo, to try to play it safe as much as you can. I have spotted a T1 Galente destroyer over here. Now, always note to yourselves that destroyers are supporting vessels and should be supported by other players, especially frigates, so if you do end up tackling one, always remember that they are heavily based gunships, but they do have a reduced mid-slot, meaning you can control them, especially when you are using a web of fire. Alright, do have him pinned here, you guys, and you can see that he does only have a scram on me. Now, when you do face any of these T1 destroyers, you do always have to note to yourself that they do have a reduced mid-slot, so if you do see the scram like I do now, it does give you good positioning, especially if you do have the web of fire. If you do only see the web coming out and no scram, pull range and just warp away. Alright, he's about to go down here. Alright, good fight, man. Let me get that little pod. I love pods. 07. If we do take a quick look at his kill mail, we can see that he was a properly high DPS build. He probably was just farming, and I did catch him on the fly. But still, good fight, my friend. I have made my way back to Zarzak, and you guys can see right here that we have achieved our 10th kill mark. Let me just zoom in so you guys can get a better look. There you go, right there. That is 10 kill marks on an assault frigate from the Caldari state. Alright, I'm going to head back over to the Amar side and continue on this epic roam. It does look like I have spotted a Thrasher over here. Now, do remember, you guys, when you are using this build against any T1 destroyers, you do have that bonus mid-slot. Alright, does look like I did get first strike on this player, as they weren't really paying attention. Now, do remember, you guys, that it does go against my base resistance, which is explosive damage, and even though it is nuding me out, if it doesn't have the pressure of 2 or 3, I am able to stabilize with my Nosferatu. Come on, baby. Alright, I'm getting a good position here. I did get a nice hit there. Oh, I'm under his weapon systems. Oh, this player's in for some trouble. Good fight, man. Hope to see you again sometime. You let me get that little pod? Nope. Now do remember, you guys, to become a high-level PvPer yourselves, you do always have to not rely on third-party applications, and you do have to stay true to the game itself. Alright, did locate a Catalyst Navy issue over here. Now it is holding me at defensive range, so I do believe that it might be a 10 MN here. I'm gonna try and push towards it. If I get a good position on it, I will be able to take it, but do remember, you guys, that if it truly is a 10 MN, then I will have some trouble here. I'm trying to get into a good position. Come on. I do have high thermal resistance, so I might be able to get in there. I just have to be patient and abide my time. Alright, I'm out of reps there on my shield. I might have to peel out of here and get the heck out. He is slowly looping around me. As you can see that the range from him is going up, so facing the sun, I may be able to peel here and get away. Oh, it's time to go. Come on. Come on, line. Oh, I got it. All right, we're out. Close one. Always take into consideration, you guys, that as much as you do want that kill and to get that kill mail, that you do always have to prep your escape and make that your top priority. All right, I'm going to head over to the station here and grab some quick repairs. I did manage to get the drop on a Catalyst Navy issue here, you guys. Now, do remember to always get yourself into the proper situations of your ship design, as mine is specifically designed to take on Galente vessels. Oh, I'm hitting it pretty good here. This player doesn't seem to be getting very good hits on me, and I do not see any mid-slot application coming out, so it does look like I will be able to finish this one off real quick. Do always make sure, you guys, that if you are farming, do have a way to defend yourself. Otherwise, just warp away immediately. Alright, he's about to break here. Alright, good fight, man. Come on, let me get that little pod. Oh, got it. I'll send you back to Valhalla. GF, man. I am quickly just hitting the station here so that I can get some quick repairs and to drop off the loot. As you guys can see, that over time, it truly does add up, as that was a quick 15 million. There is a Punisher over here. Now, you guys do remember, when you are in an assault frigate against a T1 frigate, it is kind of like bullying, as they won't have much power against you. Power of the ADC, as usually an assault frigate can take on 2 to 3 Tech 1 frigates. He is a little tanky boy, but I do have him pinned here, and there's not much else he can do. That is the downfall of the Amar vessels, as they are extremely powerful when they do support one another, but if you do catch them solo, it usually is a GG. Also, do take notes here that the Amar laser systems are powerful mid to long-range brawling systems, so if you do get close to them and use your velocity versus tracking against their laser systems, it is almost impossible for them to track you, especially when they don't have the web of fire. We do have an Insurgency over here. Now, these are super powerful repping frigates, but if you do get a good position on them and you are able to crack through their ancillary reppers, it usually is a downfall for this type of frigate. Also, do note, you guys, it does have a hard time against my design, as this is highly thermal resistant based. Or you can let me get your pod. Don't forget to scoop this loot, you guys, because it truly will make you rich over time. I'm going to close that over here. Let's get into the next one. There is a Thrasher fleet issue here. Now, do remember, you guys, that the Minotaur race has the ability to take massive chunks out of your life bars, especially when you are using shield or heavily armor-based ships. So if you do see artillery weapons coming out, make sure that you do get in close and get a tight orbit. That way you can force them into grazing hits and not getting those perfect wrecking shots on you. So it does look like I am in a good orbit here, and he is having a hard time tracking me. So maybe this player is specifically using a micro warp drive engine and not an afterburner, because it does look like I do have him pinned. Let's see if he's got some structure tank. Yeah, it does look like he's heavily structure based here. So it will take me a moment here to chew through his structure. Well, currently it does look like we do have this player defeated, and there really isn't much more they can do, as I am controlling them with the web of fire, forcing their weapon systems to have trouble tracking me, as I am forcing out more velocity. Good fight, man. Hope to see you again sometime. Ooh, he was a quick one. Alright, did notice an Ishkur over here. Now remember, you guys, these are super powerful repping assault frigates, and if they do have a capacitor booster, most of the time they will outpace you in the end, just because they do have that longevity moment. But I do see a tracking disruptor coming out from this one, so this might actually force me off the field here, as if I don't get those good hits against its repping bonus, it is going to be a GG for me. Come on, let me get some good hits. Right, it does look like I am struggling to get some hits on this player. Tracking disruptors working very well for them right now. Remember, you guys, the second most powerful thing in EVE Online truly is EWAR, and speed is always king. Alright, I see this guy looping to the left here. I'm going to peel out the other way and try to use that against him, and hopefully I can get off the field here. Nice. I think he ran out of capacitor. I am trying to get this Kestrel here. Now, if it is a dual webbing Kestrel, it will be able to control me with perfect range, as I am just AB with a single web of fire. Yeah, it does look like he is mid and long range controlling me. He is trying to get his distance, and there won't be much I can do, so I do have to try to pressure in here as much as I can. Otherwise, he is going to pull range on me and warp away at any moment. I was hitting him pretty good there, as I did chew through most of his armor, so if he doesn't flee now, he is toast. Come on. One crit, come on. Oh man, he's gone. Lucky. Nice. He escaped like a G. After an incredible roam, we have made it back to Zarzak. Now, do remember, you guys, to get yourselves involved in that giveaway and to make sure that you do get into the giveaway, just make sure to head over to the best video guide for new players coming to the game in 2025. Follow the description and you can then get yourselves entered in the giveaway. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, please do like and subscribe. I hope you're all staying safe out there. God bless, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.